Good morning, everybody. It's March the 7th, and this morning I'm going to do the G10 FX Cloud Chart Market Review. We're covering the G10 currency pairs. There they are. We're going to run through these, and let's jump straight into the Pro Real-Time platform to see what are the trends and the opportunities this week in the G10 currency pairs. The Australian dollar, US dollar, we're pulling back since meeting cloud chart resistance here, or old highs resistance areas here. The old cloud chart zone here used to be resistance. The Australian dollar broke past that, met the old highs, reversed lower, and now on its way to test support at the top end of the cloud. Currently, it rebounded from this back end cloud support level. But we can see since the MACD sell signal, we are drifting lower, and we could see support come back in here at the top end of the cloud, this level here at 75, 20, 75 zone. Significant support here is at 74.67, right at that cloud chart level, and then the other support zone is 74.47. Now note that if the Australian dollar breaks through these cloud chart levels to close below the cloud, that would signal a significant trend change. But I would be interested to see if there's going to be a MACD buy signal in and around the top end of the cloud here when it pulls back to find support at that level. The euro US dollar, significant cloud chart resistance at 108. This zone here is a zone area it's not been able to get past. It's now trading below the cloud. It lost support at the bottom end of the cloud, tried to break through past the cloud chart resistance again, only to fail. And once again, we are now trading below the 106 level. So the 106 level now is a significant resistance zone for the coming week. Support seems to be coming in here at the old lows and bottom end of the cloud here at 105.06, with significant support at 103. Watch out, if we break this 104, 105 level, we should see the next target of 103. But currently, watch out for the 106 resistance to maintain, and we could see it drift further down from that resistance zone. Flat cloud, front end of the cloud is pretty flat, so it's a significant resistance zone. So we can see it trading in and around this pivot. But what I'm looking for now is to see if it's going to break down further and take out the bottom targets of 104 and 103 on the way down. We still have a MACD sell signal on this, so we're looking at the downtrend remain in place on a cloud chart basis. Sterling, GBP US dollar trading below the cloud. The trend is now down. We still remain net short since the MACD sell signal didn't find support at the bottom end of the cloud. Front end of the cloud not in good shape. The resistance zone here is 123 and 123.46. That's a significant resistance zone. Short-term upside potential is back to the bottom end of the cloud. But overall, we are looking at a downtrend now. We are trading below the cloud, so it's looking rather weak. New Zealand US dollar also trading below the cloud, is now in a downtrend. It's now looking at these support areas here, old cloud chart support zone. Watching out for a possible short-term rebound there, so don't get shaken out by a short rally there. But the downside targets here are 69, and then the bottom low here at 68. So we are looking at a significant downside with some short-term relief rally potentially after a couple of down days. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 down days, so we could see a couple of up days, but note that the cloud resistance at 71, 180 is a long-term resistance zone now, and the target here is the first level here is in and around the 69, 119 level, and this low here at 68, 64. So that's a significant support zone to look for. But that's the target with the MACD sell signal remain valid. So we're looking at bottoming out in and around these old lows for support in the New Zealand US dollar. US dollar CAD, very similar situation. Oh, sorry, the chart's updated now. Yeah, broke past the top end cloud chart resistance. This is now a significant support zone, so that could be considered a secondary entry point. The old highs here is the target for the resistance. It's currently navigating this cloud chart resistance here at 134. Needs to break past that level, but there's consolidation risk. It can pull back a little bit and then continue its rally to the upside. Strong performance since the MACD buy signal. with the top end of the cloud as key support. So watching out for to see if it's going to break past, maintain a rally past this 134.15 zone, and then the next target would be 135.77, 76 zone at the old highs there. In the current trend, but the trend currently is up. The front end of the cloud is signaling somewhat of a negative picture with significant support in and around the 132 level. Okay, but the cloud is support. So as long as it's stable above this cloud level, we're looking at a slow ground higher. But do note that the uptrend has changed to a downtrend, so this must just be lower lows in an overall downtrend. So watch out for a potential reversal here. To the downside. Okay. US dollar Swiss franc. Trading within this tight trading range, it needs to break out past the cloud chart resistance to the upside. That would then activate these upside resistance targets as at 1.019 and then 1.0252 and then 1.03. These are the upside targets. We've had an uptrend based on the cloud. Yeah, we now rolled over. This front end of the cloud is signaling that we do have somewhat of a downtrend in place based on the front end of the cloud. So this resistance at 106 can last, which means any reversal here could signal a short selling opportunity or a profit taking after the MACD buy signal. We are buying counter trend here with respect to the signaling versus the MACD signal versus the cloud, because the front end of the cloud is negative, but the short-term upside, so short-term upside trade with a long-term reversal to the downside. Okay. US dollar Danish krone also stuck somewhat sideways the last couple of days, has now found support at the top end of the cloud, looking for a rebound here. But watching very closely, if we get a MACD sell signal and it breaks through the bottom end of the cloud, that would be a key area to go short. But so far, testing support at the bottom end of the cloud is at a critical juncture this coming week. US dollar, Japanese yen, also similar situation. It's fighting for support here at the bottom end of the cloud. The front cloud indicates that we're rolling over, and the upside potential is just up to 115.08, and then we could see a reversal back down. But currently, we need to see a breakout past this cloud, a rebound from this cloud support. If we don't have the rebound, then we are going to go lower, and we should see a MACD sell signal coming in. And if we're trading below the cloud, that's overall a big negative from a cloud chart perspective. Okay, so the front end of the cloud is indicating downside, but we are looking for a rebound here from cloud support. We've had a MACD buy, nice little rally there, a couple of points, not too much, and now we are fighting for support there at that key cloud chart area. So if we have a rebound there, we're going long. If we have a collapse of support there, we're going short, and watching out for the MACD sell signal there. US dollar NOK, also fighting cloud chart resistance. Interesting, there's a lot of the US dollar cross pairs are fighting for cloud chart resistance, and we are looking for either a rebound or a breakdown from this area. Note that the uptrend has changed to a downtrend, so this might just be a short-term relief rally in an overall downtrend, but watch out for resistance to come in here at the top end of the cloud, and if we don't see the rebound, we are going to collapse back down below the cloud. But this cloud support here at 8.470 is either going to be the resistance for this month or it's going to be the support for this month. And it's critical this week to see if we get that breakout and a rebound from that area, or we're going to have a breakdown of resistance there at that resistance zone. So it's absolutely critical area to be watching this coming week. So what I would look for so far is the MACD sell signal to come into play there. But so far, you're still long since the MACD buy there. So profit taking is in order. US dollar, Swedish krona, also grinding into the cloud. Top end of the cloud, yes, significant resistance. We can see that level there. 9.068 is maintaining resistance. That could be a short selling area if the MACD sell signal fires. So that's the catalyst to watch out for this coming week. A MACD sell at the top end of the cloud chart resistance within the cloud in an overall downtrend, because the front end of the cloud is still looking weak. We've not yet seen the twist at the very far end of the cloud We have not seen a change, early warning signal there. So the overall trend remained down. We are fighting resistance at the top end of the cloud. Okay, so watch out for that MACD signal there. But certainly the US dollar and the sterling there, also sterling is grinding lower, and the US dollar is at an inflection, euro US dollar is at an inflection point. Are we going to move lower there? Most likely, with the cloud chart resistance remaining in place. Okay. Until next time, happy trading.